The soldiers were training in the field when suddenly a ball of fire came crashing down from the sky. As the smoke cleared, a massive yellow robot appeared before them. It was Bumblebee. The officer froze on the spot, completely stunned. He didn't know what to do. Before anyone could react, Bumblebee heard more soldiers approaching. Startled, he bolted toward the forest. The officer quickly snapped out of it and ordered his men to chase. Within minutes, they caught up to Bumblebee, who suddenly transformed right before their eyes into a military jeep. Under heavy fire, Bumblebee had no choice but to keep moving. He dodged an explosive shell, pulled out a 16-foot-long sword, and slashed through two giant trees, blocking the soldiers' path for a moment. But he didn't get far. Soon the soldiers surrounded him again. Just as he was about to escape through a minefield, an armored vehicle rammed into him. The soldiers quickly encircled the damaged robot. Then Bumblebee spoke.
"I don't want to hurt anyone."
Everyone froze. None of them expected this giant machine to talk, but before he could finish, a jet appeared in the sky. The officer assumed it was backup, but instead missiles rained down from above. Within seconds, the battlefield was engulfed in flames. Dozens of soldiers were killed or badly injured. It turned out that Bumblebee's greatest enemy had arrived. The enemy transformed and launched a brutal attack. The two towering machines clashed fiercely, their fight tearing through the forest and up the mountainside. But Bumblebee was overpowered and forced into a defensive stance. The enemy destroyed Bumblebee's voice system, then threw him off a cliff. Just as the enemy moved in for the final blow, Bumblebee gathered every ounce of strength he had left. He fought back with everything he had and won, but the victory came at a heavy cost. His body was torn apart and his systems were failing. Barely alive, he collapsed beside a river and transformed into a rusty Volkswagen Beetle before shutting down completely. No one knew how long he stayed hidden there until one day, a young girl stumbled upon the old car in a junkyard. Overjoyed, she rushed over, opened the door, and climbed inside. The interior was filthy and covered in dust, but she couldn't stop smiling. It was the only car she could afford, and despite its condition, she loved it. The owner, seeing her excitement, handed over the keys without hesitation. As she drove away in that broken yellow Beetle, people thought she was crazy, but they had no idea that the car she'd just bought was alive.